Hello everyone, welcome to CFA and CAT tutorials. Today in this session we'll be learning about the line commands. So to start with, let us sketch in top plane, and now we'll select the line here. So if you see here, there are two different type of line available in SolidWorks. So one is continuous line and second one is discontinuous line, and it is named as line. A continuous line is itself named as line here, whereas a discontinuous line is named as center line here. So to start with, let us click on line here, and if you noticed here, under the orientation menu we are getting four different options: as sketched, horizontal, vertical and angle. So we'll be going through all these individually, and under the options you are getting two different kind of checkbox, and this is for construction. Little bit later I'll say what does this mean. And infinite length, so infinite length means there will be just one point and another will be endless line. So now let us start with as sketch. So I'll draw one line here. So as sketched means that I can make a line to any of the angle of both x-axis, y-axis, and also of any dimension here. Now let me make you clear with another example also. Say if I have tried to draw the line under the as sketched, so whenever I try to rotate the cursor along the sketch window, so it is able to rotate at any of the angle and it is able to be with any of the dimensions. So as sketch will not have any kind of parameter fixed here. So now go with let us go with horizontal. So now I'll try to rotate this cursor about 360 degree, but as you can see, it is not being aligned. This line is not being aligned to x-axis, but its length is being changed. So this line is completely horizontal, and we cannot make it aligned if we select that horizontal option. So this you can see here. And now let us go for option vertical. So third option, vertical, I have clicked. Now vertical line means it is parallel to y-axis. So if I am trying to rotate here, now it is not being aligned with y-axis, and it is just its length is being changed. So this is vertical line. And final one is uh, angle. So angle one means we'll fix the parameters of this line before drawing itself. So say I want this line to be of 70 mm, and it should be tilted with 15 degree to y-axis. This angle means it is the angle with y-axis. So now I'll select my first point here. So as you can see, I'm not able to make it the length of different than 70, and also the angle is very fixed here. So this is what the fourth option means. Now say here for construction we'll be discussing a little bit later, and let me now teach you about the infinite length. So I've checked the infinite length here. Now I'll click one point here. So as you can see, this line is of infinite length, and it is just having one fixed point, and another point is at the infinite distance. So this is what infinite length and infinite length means. Now we'll go for discontinuous line. So let us select here center line, and if you have noticed, there are all four options whatever available in continuous line also available here. And also you can notice here, this for construction checkbox is checked here. So as you can see here, if we select this continuous line, so we'll get this checkbox empty here. For construction, this checkbox is empty here, but for discontinuous line it is checked. So that means that this line is generally just used for construction purpose. This doesn't play any role while we make 3D construction with that particular sketch made by this discontinuous line. I'll show you with the example also. So now you can see here how this discontinuous line looks. So it is discontinuous after some um, particular period. So as you can see, after some finite length it is discontinuous, and again that same finite length is there, and again it is discontinuous, like that it is going over the length. So this is discontinuous line. So now let us delete all those line whatever we have made. Now I'll delete this. Okay, now here you can see only one line is available with us. Now to show difference between discontinuous line and continuous line, I will try to extrude this line. So don't worry about the extrude command now, but just I'll show you how it functions. So extrude bus, I'll click here, and this line is selected, so I'll increase its height. Okay, now okay, now you can see with the help of that line I'm able to extrude that line. So this feature is not available to CATIA, but it is available to SolidWorks, and it is known as thin feature. So we'll be talking about thin feature little bit later. Now again I'll delete this extrude. Say, yeah, I'm having now that initial line only, so I'll edit this sketch. Now okay, I'll delete this line also. Now I'll select the discontinuous line. So I've selected and I have done it. Now I'll again try to extrude this line. So I'll select this line. Now I've given some height to it, and okay, now I'm getting a kind of error here. The sketch has no contour geometry, means it is not having any kind of closed path over here. But initially in a continuous line it considered itself as a continuous path there over there, but discontinuous line it considered as a open loop, so it is not being extruded here. Now okay, now only last difference between these two lines are left, and if you see here, I'll draw this continuous line and center line. If you have seen here, the brightness of these two lines are different, because as you might have been familiar to center line in machine drawing also, center line is generally drawn with very light colors in compared to dark lines. So this is the same rule that is implied over here. So now only one thing is left for line command. Now I'll show you here. So let me delete these two sketches. Now I'll select a line. This holds for discontinuous line also, just continuous line I am showing for you. So whenever I want a single line here, I'm getting this line continuously following me, okay, with this cursor. So I want it to be int. So in that case, what I can do here is I can simply click the ESC button on my keyboard, and see it is now gone. And next method I can do is I can right click here and I can click on the line. Okay, Now also it is gone. Hope you guys like my video, and this might have been very useful session to you. So subscribe my channel for further videos on SolidWorks, and please, if you have any kind of question, try to comment it below so that I can help you to solve the problem, and any kind of suggestion I'll welcome it. So thank you guys for watching.